But truly, words can only go so far. Nebulas, there you go. Life, there you go. Words. The words are living. If they weren't living, we would not respond to them. We do not respond to non-living. Who does? And if they are just kind of on the weird side. Obsessions of Hummels, the little porcelain figurine thingies. Just weird habits, weird phobias, like fear of going outside. I don't get that. I really don't. That's bizarre. That's weird. That makes no sense. But in an unnatural reality, bizarre and unnecessary phobias occur. And that is why that's why it ends. Not because it must to, because it does. In an unnatural reality, there is more complications than honesty, truth, and purity. Those three go together unquestionably. And skepticism and doubt and the idea of questioning everything comes to a point where you are unfulfilled and you are dispersing yourself. You are putting it's almost as if you're a self-quilt. You have fragments, but you have only pieces of pictures. You're placing a piece of yourself here, you're placing a piece of yourself there, and then you're dissecting this and that, digging holes in a vast world. And there is no solutions, and most of it's just questions and no answers. Just live. Just be. This applies to whomever this pertains to. Well, of course there's plenty more that could be expressed and explained right now, but what needed to be expressed has been. Now, I will put this out. When? That's kind of the question now. I'll tell you right now two things. 2010, year of liberation. 2010. So the minds were off by 2 years. I mean, really. They can't have a perfect prediction, right? I mean, Nostradamus had predictions, but he didn't have dates, but they occurred. He didn't have the perfect details of the predictions, but the reference was pretty obvious. Fair enough. As soon as the healthcare bill is fully effective nationally, it won't be long from then. That's when you can officially look at your calendar and go, this being on a national level with inflation times debt, which is in the, I believe it's 170 plus trillion in debt. Don't believe what the government says. I believe it's nationaldebt.org. Google it, and it'll show you the debt clock. It's kind of funny when I first heard it. I thought it was a death clock, but it's about the same. Death of government. You're going to look at the calendar, and one day, after the bill's passed, you will already start to see the look in people's faces. It won't be long. There'll be a slight, well, yeah, this might work. Let's just kind of go with it. Little baby steps, go with it kind of thing, because everyone really does not like Obama. You're just kind of going with it. You realize how people just kind of go with it? That's going to end. I mean, it's pointless, right? We need points. We need understanding, right? We need necessities. Necessariness. There you go. Second day, though, ooh, that doubt on people's faces is going to start growing. Reasonably so. Third day, Imagine it's going to be the expression of, okay, I'm really starting to get a little questionable about this. Like, I want to do something. Fourth day, that's the key day. Fourth day, after the healthcare bill fully, you got to make sure you find the clarification of this. Healthcare bill fully effective. That's what you need to hear. The fourth day is the day where the turning point, the tide is going to really kick in. Fifth day is action. Because by then, the economy will be sloping. Because the economy is going to slope very fast. I think people are actually going to feel it. I've heard people that are, quote, sheeple. I don't believe that term no more. I don't. Quote, sheeple, talking about very important subjects. No, they're not talking about the elite government. They're not talking about the hive underneath the Vatican, 5 stories below. They're not talking about Israel selling most of the ecstasy in the world, 99% of the world. They're not talking about the drug lords of Israel. I mean, they're not. No, they're not. But they're talking about the initiative. Fix this. Everyone agrees. Doesn't matter how deep of a conspiracist you are, you want it fixed. There you go. Debunk. That is, again, this consistency and beauty of debunking. Simplifications, obviousness. What's the fear then? And the question is, how eternal am I? How eternal can I become? There you go. Motivation. Progression. By the 5th day, people are going to be wanting to react. They're going to be forming groups. They're going to be communicating on a very vast span of people. People are going to start dropping the whole dealio with, we got disagreements, we're going to have some fights, and we're going to just keep this cycle going. No. People are going to start talking. 6th day is where people start walking. And as synchronicity goes, and as consistency of key numbers goes, the 7th day is when the numbers are going to gather at the point where the media can no longer react on the government's behalf, and they will go entirely against. This is when the government can be, I wouldn't call it assaulted, because they're the ones assaulting us. So, let's see. The government would be justice being served. There you go. Justice being served. Real justice. The irony plays a part in all this, no doubt. We also do too. Displaying it as well. So, that about sums it up. I don't know if there will be an 8th day, but if there is, which I think it'll be symbolic, like the next number 7, which would be 8. You know, the next level. I think there will be a day 8. There might be a day 9 to symbolize 2009's record-breaking synchronicity. I think there will be a day 10 actually, because 2010 is the year of liberation. That makes sense. I suspect, I believe 10 days. But you have to hear healthcare bill fully passed. That's when you start looking at your calendar and really start marking those days off. Start talking to people. Because this healthcare bill is made to crush the economy. This is what Obama's been wanting. This is why they are trying to blackmail these bills through. They are blackmailing us, basically. Our rights, constitutional rights, you name it. If you know about the elite government, you know what they want to do. So it's obvious when they want to pass a bill, it's to hurt us. And there's always so many questions on their door. There's already so much dirt out there. Obama's painted himself as a saint. There you go. If you want proof, that has basically proved why this is going to crush the government. Immobilize them. The only thing they're going to be able to do is be like, well, we can't use our U.S. military because they really don't like us right now. We can't use